All right, blessings, class. I hope everyone had a wonderful semester and congratulations to everyone. Before I dive in, I just want to just give a 20-second background that everything I'm learning, I want to apply to nonprofit business management as I've worked in nonprofits most of my life. So, my strategic plan is a vision of a nonprofit that I would like to develop in the future. It is called the Mission Hope Project. The Hope is an acronym for Healing, Opportunity, Purpose, and Empowerment. So, thank you very much. Let's go to the next slide. So, the situation analysis background. So, Mission Hope is it's a faith-based nonprofit serving at-risk individuals needing empowerment and transformation. You see a lot of places like this, such as Salvation Army and Catholic Charities, and so many places, shelters and soup kitchens. But mine is a more holistic approach. So, many organizations focus on the immediate needs, such as a soup kitchen, homeless shelters, neglecting holistic care for individuals. But Mission Hope uses a comprehensive model integrating faith and science and what I call the bio, psycho, socio spiritual model, which looks at the whole being as God created us, looks at your biology, looks at your, such as working out, physical fitness, what you eat. Psychology looks at, some of the emotional scars and pains that people go through that cause recidivism and crime and lack of skills. It also looks at your socio, the social aspects of things, your upbringing, your family, receiving counseling and things like that. And then, most importantly, looks at the spiritual aspects. Developing a relationship with God, learning who Christ is, discipleship. So that's my project. So, taking a deeper look, real quick, just a little bit of statistics for you. You can see that in 2018 to 2024 in New York City, there was a staggering almost 147% jump in felony assault busts for repeat offenders. So, if you end up in the prison system, you're just going to keep going back, unfortunately. From 2000 to 2020, sheltered homeless in New York City increased by 175%. I can tell you, since I work on the front lines in the homeless industry, not industry, but in the nonprofit world, that homeless people our numbers doubled and even tripled because we had so many immigrants who were coming and were hungry. So it was unbelievable, the numbers, probably way more than this was showcasing from 2020 to 2025. Studies suggest that 75% of former incarcerated remain jobless within a year, sadly. So when you get out of prison, finding a new job can be almost impossible. But the biopsychosocial spiritual model can help transform that. It's going to bring healing and transformation to the whole person through a lot of science and development and prayer. Moving on, we have our external analysis, Porter's Five Forces. So, these principles normally are applied to business, but I'm applying them to the nonprofit world. So the competition is a little different. The threats are a little different, but the threat of a new entrance is low because acquiring large donors in the nonprofit world can be difficult, takes a lot of time. Volunteer awareness and engagement can also be difficult. So acquiring it's very relational. You're developing relationships with donors and with volunteers to build kind of an infrastructure. The bargaining power of suppliers is moderate because volunteers and donors make demands to stay loyal. They say, "Oh, well, if you're not doing things the way we want, I can take my money elsewhere." And we've had people do that where I work, where donors will say, "You know what? I'm going to take my $500,000 and I'm going to go give somewhere else because I don't like the way you guys are doing things." Bargaining power of beneficiaries is low, so our services will be free and highly desirable. So most people that are in need of services are going to come to our organization because it's going to be the best. Threats of substitutes, so low for holistic care, high for single service providers, and rivalry among competitors is high for funding and volunteers, low for integrated biopsychosocial. So our model is going to be less competitive because or superior, and so it's going to be hard to compete with us. Let's go on. All right, so I wanted to throw in a blue ocean opportunity here. So, blue ocean, we're going to have AI tech integration, holistic transformational programs, inspirational fun experience, and data-driven transparency, inclusive, accessible engagement. All of these are made to kind of blue ocean to become head and shoulders above the rest, which will create personalized, seamless, and secure service, full person healing, not just relief. Volunteers and donors will want to join us. Real-time impact, donor confidence in us, and everyone can participate. So moving on, our external analysis. So looking here at the political. So the current administration is cutting a lot of programs, but may also want to work to end recidivism and may want to partner with us. Inflation and tariff costs, the economy is unstable, so that could be a factor. Social, there's a growing recognition of mental health needs and holistic empowerment. A lot of people are taking more interest in that type of approach. AI and digital platform enabling innovative new approaches. So that's a big thing. So we want to take initiative in the nonprofit world, which is you see less of that. For legal, regulations on bias can impact Christian hiring and say, oh, you need to hire outside of just Christian, so that can be a factor. Sustainable facilities contribute to healing environments. So moving on, let's look at our internal analysis. So our value is that our biopsychosocial model integration is more holistic than any other mission. That's our value. Our imitatability is going to be a little bit difficult because other missions and nonprofits don't really seem capable to do what we're doing. I haven't really come across one that's been able to do it. Rare, so the science, faith, AI, technology integration is not seen to this level. And organized, so our AI integration, our training, kiosk utilization for service and enhancement will be very well organized. All right, looking briefly at our internal analysis, we're looking at the core competencies, our holistic assessment, trauma-informed healing, community building, cross-domain integration, and digital human touch. So our connecting physical fitness, mental health, social and spiritual healing all together, and cross-domain integration, that all of these things are working kind of seamlessly together and enhancing one another and really building community. So these are the competencies that we offer that really differentiate us. All right, looking at our SWOT analysis, our strengths are holistic, the biopsychosocial spiritual model, the AI enhanced personalization, evidence-based and faith-integrated approach, which a lot of times you see churches do the faith integration, you see other organizations just do evidence, but we want to integrate them together. Our weaknesses, new approaches can be very expensive, so we're going to need a lot of donors. It's very ambitious, many moving pieces here, really ambitious idea. Hard to generate immediate donor base. Opportunities is the blue ocean revolutionary model that I want to come up with, the rising interest in holistic approaches, and the tech partnerships and donors, so we could partner with a lot of different tech companies. For threats, there's low funding could be a problem, or people not trusting you. Fear of technology and social services, which we want to utilize and build trust. And burnout can definitely be a big factor. All right, so looking at the key success factors, what must happen to ensure success? So, we want measurable, life-changing transformation. We want seamless integration of AI kiosk databases. We want to foster vibrant, inspiring, supportive community. We want to build strong external partnerships with other donors. What do our donors, volunteers want? They want meaningful investment. They want to engage deeply and in the mission. They want to be able to see the fruit of their labor. They want transparency. How do we survive the competition? Well, we want to differentiate through our biopsychosocial spiritual model, technology, offering a more rewarding and inspiring experience. We just want to do it better, so that not just to compete, but also because we want to offer just the best, most rewarding experiences, so that we can stay differentiated and we will remain ahead of the competition. All right, so we distilled our anchors into transformation, technology, and engagement. They're pretty self-explanatory. Transformation focuses on all the growth and the transformation that we've gone over before. Technology is our AI, our kiosks, our databases, digital dashboards. We have our engagement, which is just inspirational experiences, fun, uplifting, and rewarding for the guests and the donors and the volunteers. We have inclusive, accessible experiences, events, workshops, classes, creative activities, belonging, church services, workout and gym time, and just all kinds of art and just different therapies and things like that. All right, so what is our value proposition? Mission Hope offers a revolutionary pathway to wholeness, integration, physical wellness, psychological healing, social connection, and spiritual growth through personalized technology enhancing programs designed to break cycles of recidivism, addiction, and isolation. The persona is our clients. We have a lot of people who are, in a lot of need. We have our volunteers. I gave a few backgrounds on some possible volunteers and some donors, such as Carl, a crypto trader looking to do good, Elizabeth, a church woman wanting to impact her community. So that's our value. Where we play, our playground is big cities with high need where homelessness resides, such as Skid Row, there's LA, there's New York, Philadelphia. So our digital platforms for expanded reach. So we'll definitely be online a lot. Our partnerships with churches, health care, and employers, recovery programs. Our champion strategy is to eliminate fragmented services, to reduce administrative overhead, to raise personalization, evidence-based practices, technology integration, to create our biopsychosocial spiritual assessment, integrate care, pathways, technology, enhance community. All right, for time's sake, I'm just going to read the headlines here. But the sustainable competitive advantage is integration, mastery, technology plus humanity, propriety assessment tools, blue ocean position, our cross-trained team, and of course, love. That is what will sustain our competitive advantage. All right, going to stick with mostly the headlines here for time, but our value discipline is our donor and volunteer intimacy. Self-explanatory. Transformational services leadership, self-explanatory. And our operational excellence through technology and faith integration and AI databases, kiosks, and all the things that will make our place so much more efficient than most of the nonprofits that I've worked at. All right, so we have some brief objectives, metrics, and timelines. I'm just going to read one. Launch the AI enhanced assessment platform and database. So say 60% of our clients will be in the database with profiles within 6 months, achieve 60% transformation across all 4 domains, and then percent showing how much the improvement within 12 months, and there's other goals on there as well. All right, so here's our matrix here with all the different directors and managers that are involved in the programs, and which one, who needs to know what, who needs to be involved in what. So that's pretty self-explanatory here. Monitoring and governance. So we'll have a lot of weekly meetings and monthly meetings and quarterly outcome assessments and annual meetings and all of that to make sure we're monitoring and keeping up. My mentor's feedback. So Tim works at the Union Rescue Mission in LA. Gave me a lot of good advice, but he discussed managing upwards. So learning how to talk to your managers, develop a great relationship with them to be able to have more feedback mutually. He discussed approaching partners and stakeholders with humility and care. We both work in the nonprofit world, so Tim mentioned transparency and honesty as key factors to build trust. And he agreed that the integrated model I came up with should be in all these nonprofits, but is not. Our faith integration, just going to look at our few verses here. So we have about the whole spirit, the soul, the body, transformation. We have the servant leadership model in Matthew 20 and verse 26. We have the whole person transformation in 1 Thessalonians 5:23. And we have the serve, what we call at the Bowery, serve like you're serving a king in Matthew 25:40-45. Here's my resources. Thank you so much. God bless everyone and have a wonderful future.